Ciao a tutti raga e ben ritrovati in questo nuovo appuntamento con Ritorno al Futuro. Allora, ci siamo lasciati qui, chiediamo che fine ha fatto il Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
When did Hill Valley go away?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was
Addirittura.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays.
Secondo me c'è il zampino di Edna, ragazzi.
He got run off by a scary
Ecco,
man.
infatti, terribile Mary. Chissà chi è.
Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt.
È più vecchia della polvere.
Touched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Ok, non ci resta altro che andare da Edna e chiederle che caspita è successo. Una casetta in mezzo al nulla.
Mary Pickford.
Oh, la DeLorean. Alquanto diffidente, come sempre. Scopri cosa è successo a Hill Valley. Va bene, leggiamo gli aiuti. Chi è Mary Pickford? L'approccio migliore per scoprirlo è quello diretto. Prova a bussare alla porta. Eccola qua.
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
On a very friendly sort.
That was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise
infatti.
time when it happened.
Edna rifiuta di parlare di qualsiasi giorno che non sia oggi. Va bene, la giornata ti ha dato molto di cui parlare. Spiega ad Edna che le hai già parlato oggi.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future. Hey, Miss Strick...
Who are you?
Michael Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
Una volta mi ha intervistato.
Once, back when you were young.
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past.
Infatti, immaginavo.
Or the future neither.
Quindi dobbiamo dare risposte riferenti al giorno stesso. D'accordo.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
Ma noi glielo tireremo fuori, che detta così. Comunque, proviamo a parlarle di nuovo e cambiamo risposta.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
Abbiamo trascorso questa
We spent
giornata
the day
insieme.
together
We did? Where?
at the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931.
13 ottobre 1931.
13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
I brought something
Ho
for
portato qualcosa per lei.
Let me see.
Vediamo un po' che cosa possiamo darle. La registrazione della sua confessione. Ok, quindi immagino che sia Emmet, va bene.
I brought you him.
Him! Ho him! Him ho!
E Carl
You
Sagan.
remember him? Carl Sagan, the guy you framed as the speakeasy arsonist.
Speakeasy? Arson? That's complete gibberish, Sonny. Whatever you're talking about's got nothing to do with me. I never involve myself in such criminal shenanigans. Still, his features remind me of someone.
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
It can't be! Emmett!
Yes, Edna. It's me.
It is.
Sì,
It's October 13th, 1931. Oh, and you are Emmett. Emmett. How did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming or... Oh, stay there.
It's a classic case of repressed memory syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
Darling, you've come back. Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already
Della
forgotten
scorsa
about last
notte.
night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
dolce
Sweet
pargoletta.
stuff.
Sweet stuff.
You've never called me that. Something's wrong here.
Marmottina.
Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff.
Smirnoff.
character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Okay.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down. Bitter medicine for you, I know, but I had to do it. And Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
Credo stia cominciando a ricordare.
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
Ok. Aiuti. Edna sta tentando di ricordare un traumatico incidente iniziato dall'agente Officer Parker. Sai di cosa si tratta, giusto? Edna ha bisogno di qualcosa che le ricordi forte e chiaro il momento in cui fu smascherata come piromine del bar clandestino. Fai ascoltare a Edna la sua confessione. Immaginavo. Ok. Quindi adesso inizierà a ricordare.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer, I can explain. It was a trick. I was framed. Oh! He's after me! Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well, no use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And here it comes!
Yes?
Here what comes?
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what. Oh, come to think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? Oh, what's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
Ok, aiuti. Eden ha bisogno di qualcosa che le ricordi la vista e il suono di un salto temporale. C'è qualcosa che fa lampi e botti. Fai scattare il sistema d'allarme di Edna per simulare un salto temporale. Ok.
Here they come! The lights! I'm being transported!
Where?
Back! Back!
Indietro. Esatto, perché
What do you see?
lei ha cambiato il passato.
Hill Valley! But it's all different. It's so small and primitive. Heavens! Can it be? It is!
Is what?
Grandfather! Big as life!
Marshal James Strickland came to Hill Valley in 1869, shot by...
I know, Doc. We met him in 1885. Remember?
No! I must be mistaken. Grandfather didn't look like that. That man is an imposter! I'm not even sure it is a man! This is all very confusing. Where am I? Why am I thinking about the past? Get off my lawn, you kids!
È impazzito.
Better find a way to bring back Marshal Strickland, quick. We've got to bring this story to a climax.
Edna rivivrà il suo arrivo nel XIX secolo se vedrà di nuovo suo nonno, che aspettava Marshal Strickland. Una sbirciata nella finestra ti rinfrescherà la memoria. Il cactus assomiglierà di più al maresciallo Strickland quando porterà un mocio e un cappello. Ok, abbiamo preso il cappello. Ora, un mocio.
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
E qua cosa c'è? Forno a
I wonder
legna.
what's cooking.
Ah, c'è uno stecchino che brucia. Bastone infuocato. Ci servirà dopo questo sicuramente.
Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
Sorry.
Ok, quindi ora dobbiamo mettere il cactus. Ok, va bene. Quindi dobbiamo mettere il cappello e il mocio sul cactus.
It looks a bit like Grandfather now, but he would never have walked around bareheaded.
Ok, mettiamo anche il cappello.
Not bad.
Oh, Grandfather, how well you look. How well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century. And I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. But who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street. Lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley. Beauregard. Beauregard...
Tannen.
Tannen.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look at him. Acting like a big shot. Throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up
What?
I don't know. It's something I don't like. Something evil.
This is the key to our mystery. We've got to get her memory back in the groove.
Eh sì. Edna si oppose al progetto di costruzione di Tannen. Che tipo di edifici odia di più? Ogni commerciante te lo dirà. Una buona insegna è la chiave per il successo. Cerca un'insegna di un saloon. Vediamo un po' se da ste parti c'è un'insegna. Ci sono solo cartelli. Credo invece dall'altro lato. Infatti, eccola lì.
An old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all burnt.
Mostriamola a Edna.
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yarn.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
And something's about to happen.
Oh yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
Ok. Quindi metti l'insegna del saloon sulla toilette. Va bene.
Talk about a watering hole.
A saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise! Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands. I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive.
Diamole una mano. Prendiamo un bastone infuocato.
No, you're doing it all wrong. It'll never burn like that. First, we'll need some kerosene. Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And now, watch. This is beautiful! The devil's handiwork consumed by the fires of righteousness!
È una piromane esperta, Edna, eh?
Burn, you sucker! Burn!
She was never this passionate when we were dating.
Oh.
What is it, Edna? Is it the fire?
Turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading to the other buildings in Hill Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
But it did happen like this, and you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're...
Eh sì, Edna ha bruciato il Valley.
I lay it on too thick.
Here's the story. Black and white and
Una
red all
pazza.
over.
Oh, bene, ci sarà scritta anche la data.
Valley destroyed by fire started approximately 2 a.m.
Alle 2 del mattino il 17 luglio.
Of course,
1876.
I'm not the real criminal in this story. Am I, Mr. Sagan? You
Abbiamo
set
una
me
data,
up for a
ragazzi.
fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You made me burn down Hill Valley. And now, by the powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley, I hereby sentence you two criminals to... You! How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines in the Hayesville Herald. 2 months worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right?
Grande.
This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right.
Much obliged.
Il bisnonno di Marty, grandissimo. Che abbiamo preso anche in braccio, ricordatevelo. Nel 1885. Ok ragazzi. Lunedì 17 luglio 1866. Dobbiamo intervenire qui, in questo tempo.
There's Beauregard Tannen's half-finished saloon. Sometime during the next hour, Edna's going to light it on fire and accidentally
Esatto.
burn down Hill Valley.
I wonder where her DeLorean is.
We'll find it later. Right now, we've got to stop that fire. I'll go around back. You go through the front.
Got it.
Quindi ragazzi, per questo episodio è tutto. Noi ci vediamo ad un prossimo video di Ritorno al Futuro. Un saluto da Giocosporco. Ciao a tutti, alla prossima!